Thank you for waiting. Alex is ready to take your questions. You can go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, Alex. Good evening. And
Good evening.
first of all, congratulations.
Hello.
Yeah, you're on to the next question. By the way, I'm Brian Calyada from Merbanse. Again, congratulations. You're on to the next round. Earlier, we were able to be part of Camila Osario's post-game interview, and she spoke highly about you. She respected you as an athlete, and she also, one of the things that she said was she's excited to compete with you. And now, coming to the next game, she will have her wish, and she's one of the last things that she told us was she's ready to compete with you. So what can you say or your thoughts about a player who respects you, number one, and also is ready to compete with you?
I think the next match is definitely going to be difficult. I think she's a very experienced and very, very good player, very skilled player. And off the court, she's just such a sweet person. So, I think it's going to be a battle like every match. And yeah, excited also. Yeah.
Alex, today you're more aggressive with your gameplay. What were your adjustments today? Kasi kanina we saw that your forehand are heavier and then your backhands are better, and then kanina your defensive coverage is really good talaga. What were your adjustments today with your match?
I think that I was able to get my groove the longer I was on court. And yeah, I thankfully ended the match, I think, playing better than I started. So those are some good takeaways. But yeah, I just tried to take it point by point. There were so many difficult moments lang nasa first set. But happy with how I pulled through and managed those tough situations. Yeah.
Alex, sobrang different nung naging scoreline nung first and second set. Would you say it was more of a physical adjustment for you or maybe a mental game na you got that tight first set kaya, it happened the way it did sa second set?
Well, I think winning the first set always helps, but you really never know with tennis. It's not given that if you win the first, you'll win the second. Or I think there were certain things that I did better in the second. I think maybe some less errors, certain moments where I was able to capitalize on the lead. But I don't think there was anything like specific about mental or physical that really changed. I think I just played a bit better. Yeah.
Hi, Alex. Eddie McGee from Tennis Asia. Just in the match, obviously the first set you had the exchange of breaks, and then it was a difficult eighth game. I think you had faced a lot of break points, and you seemed to be able to sort of hold your ground and stay aggressive behind serve when you can. And obviously, how did you get through those tight moments? And then also at the end of the match as well, you had you break points down right in the last game. So how did you pull through?
I think, I did save a lot of break points in that first set. I think just staying calm was a big part of it. Not panicking. I think just taking it point by point was a big key to pulling through that game, and I think that was a very crucial point of the match. So I think just staying calm and staying focused was what I did. Yeah.
Okay. I'll address an elephant in the room. How's the thigh?
It's good. It's normal that I have some physical how would you call hurdles. It's normal. I'm competing a lot, but I'll take my time to assess after this press con, when I have more time and I'm a bit more chill. But I don't think it's anything serious. It helps that I have this tape as a precaution, just wanna, health is the first priority, right? So you wanna be really safe with how I approach these matters, yeah.
I would say it was a very courageous way, that especially in that critical eighth game, where you fought to, I think, 4 or 5 juices. As you said, it was a critical point. Was that also demoralizing, but that you were able to hold your serve, in other words?
Demoralizing?
For the Japanese, of course. After fighting to 4 break points, I think.
Well, you have to ask her. I don't know. but I don't know. So you have to ask her that.
Was
yeah.
there a sense of
Let's one round. Go ahead.
You went against Sakatsume back in 2023. I know my bad watching.
Yeah, it's been almost 3 years since 2-3 years since I last played her. She is a very physical player. She's super fit, great fitness, very quick on court. But I think I've developed a lot as a player since last time that we faced each other. I think I have a couple more weapons now. But yeah, the overall performance today was pretty good. Yeah.
Alex, you've played in many different places, more familiar to you. What makes the Philippine conditions unique for you? Like, the climate, humidity, and would you say it's an ideal place to play tennis?
Yeah, it's hot here. It's humid. You sweat a lot, but Southeast Asians are normally more acclimatized to that weather, and I think it definitely adds to kind of that parang kayod feeling when you're on court. It's different when the climate's like this, you really feel na parang it's a physical. There's an added physical effort. So, I wouldn't say it's an advantage for some more than others, but you need to obviously prepare in a certain way, more take care of your hydration, diet and things like that. But I wouldn't say that it's like an advantage for one more than the other. It's just something because in the end, all of the players are on tour, so we're all over the world, and it's just the situation. Everyone, every time it's different. Yeah.
Alex, when we talk about the greatest athletes of all time, they have consistency in their arsenal. For you, how do you remain consistent, not just physically but also mentally, in situations like this, to keep up your winning streak and further advance in the tournament?
I think, consistency is something difficult when you're on tour and you're facing so many of these players, and I think you definitely have moments where I would say you're playing better, and I think that's what makes the greats so great, is that they're able to show up time and time again, and I'm learning how to do that. I'm definitely doing my best to maneuver every situation, because every day you wake up and there's something different. Yeah, so like I said, that's what makes the greats great, and I'm trying to figure out how to achieve that also. Yeah, thank you.
Alex here. You previously said that the bigger picture here is having a home tournament for the Filipinas, and not to win it all. But with the crowd in the past few days and a sold-out crowd until the last day, do you feel that pressure building up, and how would you approach moving forward?
No, I think I feel great and good. I'm at a good space right now. Obviously, the 2 wins really, they feel good to have these 2 wins at home. Nakakita din yung mga tao na may panalo ako dito, and it feels good to have those 2 wins here at home, especially it being the first edition of the WTA here. But yeah, and the expectations are still the same. My goals are still the same, which is to do my best during the next match. Yeah.
Alex, Campera, Sports for the PH, nararamdaman niyo ba yung suporta at yung pamahal of course our Pinoy fans? And upon checking our socials, most of our followers are congratulated you, but some of them are disowned and dissuaded you. Of course, it is added boost for you, those criticisms, and of course, the positive feedback nga para at least to elevate your game. Thank you.
Sorry, pakiulit. Ano yung tanong?
Nararamdaman niyo sa positive feedback at the same time yung constructive criticism.
So, okay. I think everyone is entitled to their own opinion, definitely. And being a public figure, my results are out there, my games are out there. It's inevitable that people will have comments, whether it's positive or negative. And I really appreciate the support, the positivity, and you're entitled to your own opinion, even if it's negative about me. my approach to it is that I have my team, and they will definitely tell me if there's criticism, or they will definitely provide me with constructive criticism. They work in my best interest. They also tell me, they also give me positive feedback. So that's of course, along with my own opinion and the opinion of my team is what I prioritize. And they definitely give me two sides, and I know that they have my best interest at heart. So that's what I focus on the most. So all the positivity from, the public is an added plus. Yan. Thank you.
Yeah, last question also. Denver?
Alex, Martin Aguirre from GMA News. You mentioned earlier you had difficult moments in the first set. How much did home court advantage help you pull through in those moments?
It was, okay, that's a good question. I think definitely helped, people were excited, but when I'm in those moments, I think I'm really just alone on court. It's me versus me, and, I'm happy that I was able to step up to the occasion, yeah.
Any more?
Were you aware of developments about, for example, Tatiana losing, or just focus on your game? Were you monitoring the results?
Of who?
Tatiana, he lost. She lost, of course.
Sino?
Si Tatiana.
Tatiana?
Yeah. Were you monitoring or just focus on your game? Tuning out all of the rest of what was happening on the court?
Well, yeah, it was on TV. I saw a couple, and I even watched live from afar. So
Okay.
I saw that she lost, yeah.
So was that a sort of wake up call to more or less go into not to be too overconfident?
No, for me, the results is the results, and I have my own match. So, I mean, it was a completely different match. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, we're a bit over time, but go ahead. Thank you.
You said you're going through this tournament match per match. Tell us your mentality, your mindset against a first-time encounter against Camilo tomorrow.
I'm going into it with the same motivation that I've been going into the past two matches, the same focus, and yeah, I haven't had time to prepare really for that one because I just finished the last one. But yeah, excited, motivated, and focused. Yeah.
Hi, thank you, Miss Diane. Hi, Alex. Congratulations. We heard from your relatives na yung first coach mo is your lolo. If you could parang yung feeling na nakapaglaro ka dito sa Pilipinas, tuloy-tuloy yung maganda mong pinapakita hanggang ngayong gabi, and may mga laban ka pa. If you remember yung mga tinuturo sa ng first coach mo, tama ba, no? He's your first coach. Can you mind telling us a bit, konti lang about that moment in your life when you were younger?
Yeah, my lolo was a very big part of my life and of my early career. He was my coach ever since I started up until I moved to Spain. And pinapag-isipan ko siya every once in a while when I have good results, and I guess that happened quite often last year, which is a good thing. And yeah, and sometimes I think what he would tell me, or how he would feel, or how he would look, or how he would react if he saw all that I've achieved today. But he's always been so supportive, and he's always sacrificed a lot for me, and even when I wasn't at this level or famous or anything like that, he was there, showed up every day, and I think that just reflects on how much love he has for me and the family. Yeah.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Everyone okay? Thank you so much,
Ayan,
Alex.
thank you.
And matches start at 2 o'clock
Thank you.
tomorrow. Alex will play at 7. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, Mr. Diane.
Thank you.